Faisal is going into the box. There goes the bunny. And there goes Faisal. Passing us by a first time, going into that first turn. The only dog left in this time class, all the other dogs moved up. We will see those shortly. Also a few Afghan Hounds have been withdrawn, so only Faisal was left in this class. Depending on the preliminary times, that might change for the finals, but there comes Faisal across the finish line, and we will see what his time was. We received Faisal's time, that was 38.58 for Kumukani's Faisal race 12. The dogs are being placed. There goes the bunny. And we're off, and who has the best start here? It looks like it's the dog in red. Isha van der Bremen takes the lead here, followed by Kanushka and Izazas, nicely in order, but clearly in the lead. Making a bit of a gap, that is Isha van der Bremen in red. First one across the pitch there. Isha van der Bremen clearly in the lead, with a big gap between herself and Kanushka. Kanushka creeping a bit closer, but it doesn't seem like anything is going to change anymore, though he's getting quite close now. But Isha van der Bremen was just too far ahead and wins it there before Kanushka, and there comes Izazas as well. The results of race 13, that one was won by the dog in red, Isha van der Bremen, in 35.02. Second goes to the blue, Kanushka van der Bremen, in 35.28. Third place goes to Izazas Rasat El Mahar in 39.76. For race 14, Jaro van der Bremen in red, Kashur van der Bremen in blue, Karim van der Bremen in black, and Kumbukani's Vairamani in yellow. They are being placed. There goes the bunny. And they're off, and who has the best start here? Clearly that is the dog in, on the outside, surprise. Karim van der Bremen on the outside was in the lead. I thought it was Jaro van der Bremen in first, but it is Karim in black that takes a lead here, now making a gap between himself and Jaro in second, but Karim van der Bremen making quite a big gap. Jaro van der Bremen had a bit of a distance. The other two are not even in frame yet. They are pretty close to the second spot, but clear winner here, Karim van der Bremen, followed by Jaro, Kashur and Vairamani in fourth. Race 14 was won by the dog in black, Karim van der Bremen, in 34.54. Second place goes to Jaro van der Bremen in red in 35.52. Third place is for blue, Kashur van der Bremen, 36.70. And in fourth place we have the yellow Kumbukanis Vairamani in 36.82. Dogs are in. There goes the bunny. And we might have no results of this one, because I believe I heard the announcer say something that the start wasn't clear yet. But in any case, we can see that Kazar is in first, followed by Ginuk and Khalif in third. Kazar van der Bremen clearly in the lead here, followed by Ginuk the Kiramat in blue in second place, and Khalif in third. Apparently the time registration system was not ready yet, but here they come clearly in order: Kazar, Ginuk and Khalif. Results for race 15, but as you can see, those were nicely in order. First place goes to Kazar, second one was Ginuk, and third place was for Khalif van der Bremen. Kumbukani's Faisal. He is in. There goes the bunny. And there goes Kumbukani's Faisal. Passing us by a first time. In the curve over there. Opposite to us on the long stretch. going into that last big curve. Last stretch to go. And across the finish line, that was Kumbukani's Weissel. The result of Kumbukani's Weissel for race 60, that time was 38.69. Jaro van der Bremen in red, Karin van der Bremen in blue, Kumbukani's Vairamani in white. They are placed. There goes the bunny. And they are off. And who has the best start here? It looks like it's the dog in the red. Jaro van der Bremen is the first one to pass us by. Going into that third, well, on the outside, Karin van der Bremen is neck to neck and passing by Jaro van der Bremen. Karin van der Bremen, new leader. Karin took the lead going out of that turn and now is making a slight gap between himself and Jaro, but Jaro is clipping pretty close by. Maybe something will change, but Karin van der Bremen is still first one to come out of that turn and nothing seems to be changing anymore. Karin van der Bremen wins the day before Jaro and Vairamani. 62 was won by the blue Karin van der Bremen in 34.87. Second was red Jaro van der Bremen 35.64 and 36.36 for third place Kumbukani's Vairamani. In the meantime, the dogs who raced 63 have arrived. Kazar van der Bremen in red, Ginuk de Keramat in blue and Kalif van der Bremen in white. They are being placed. There goes the bunny. And they are off, and who has the best start here? I think it's the dog in red indeed. Kazar has taken the lead. First one to go into the turn, Kazar van der Bremen, and it's pretty tight for that second spot between Ginuk and Kalif. But clearly in the lead we have Kazar van der Bremen. Well, with a big gap between himself and Ginuk, who is in second, but it is Kazar van der Bremen who is way ahead of the other two. Going into the turn already, Kazar van der Bremen coming out of it now with a comfortable lead. Coming across the finish, Kazar van der Bremen takes it here before Ginuk de Keramat and Kalif van der Bremen. Race 63 won by Kazar van der Bremen in red, 34.92. Second goes to the blue, Ginuk de Keramat in 36.29. And third place goes to the white, Kalif van der Bremen in 37.11. Iran is being placed. There's a signal. There goes the bunny, and there goes Kiran. Afghan Hound veteran on across the track from us. Going into that turn. Coming out of it, last meters to go. And across the finish line, that was Kiran. And that was Kiran who ran the veteran final, the only Afghan Hound. Veteran final goes to Kiran. The time was 22.18. Congratulations, Kiran. Race 106. Within the red, Isha van der Bremen, blue Kanushka van der Bremen, and white Isazas Rasselt El Mahar. They are going into the boxes. There goes the bunny. And we're off, and who has the best start here? It looks like is the dog in red. Isha clearly takes the lead here, passing us by. Isha van der Bremen comfortably in the lead going into the first turn, followed by Kanushka in second and Isazas in third. But Isha van der Bremen well ahead of second place Kanushka now. Isha van der Bremen uncontested going into that turn. Isha van der Bremen still comfortably in the lead. Doesn't seem like anything is going to change that. Look how big the gap is. It's Isha van der Bremen that takes it here in the red, followed by Kanushka van der Bremen. And there comes Isazas Rasatel Hamar as well. First place among the Afghan Hounds is Rurag in red, Isha van der Bremen in 34.80. Isha van der Bremen wins the Gelsenkirchen Grand Prix in a time of 34.80. Congratulations. Second place is for Kanushka van der Bremen, the time 35.87. And in third place we had the dog in the white, Isa Zaz Rasat El Mahar, the time 39:12. Kumbukani's Faisal is placed in the box. There goes the bunny. And there goes Faisal. Passing us by a first time. Kumbukani's Faisal going into the turn. Now across on the straight across from us, Kumbukani's Faisal on its own. The B finalist among the males going into that other big turn. At the end of the turn, last straight to go. And across the finish line, that was Kumbukani's Faisal. And the winner is the dog in the red, Kumbukani's Faisal. There it comes, Kumbukani's Faisal, who ran a time of 38:79. There it is, Kumbukani Faisal can get himself on the top flight for winning the B final. Karim, Kazar, Yaro, Ginuk, Vairamani and Caliph. They are being placed. There goes the bunny, and we are off. And who has the best start here? It is the dog in the blue, Kazar van der Bremer, in the lead here, going into the turn. Kazar, the dog in blue, in first, but on the outside. Karim van der Bremen is now trying to overtake Kazar. Karim on the outside, alongside Kazar. Kazar still holding strong, breaking loose again. Karim making another attempt, going into the turn. Karim and Kazar, those two are battling it out for that top spot. Kazar still in the lead, has the advantage, is in first place. Karim going white, so it is the dog in blue, Kazar van der Bremen, that takes it here before Karim and Jaro. First was Kazar van der Bremen in 34:90. Karim van der Bremen in red comes in second, 35:15. 36:34 for yellow. Kumbukani's Vairamani in third. Fourth place goes to the white, Jaro van der Bremen in 36:70. And fifth place, Caliph van der Bremen in 36:89. And Black Ginuk de Kiramat did not appear at the start. Congratulations, Kazar van der Bremen, for winning the Afghan Hound final. And of course all other finalists.